Hey Aquarius, welcome to this space. Welcome to this Virgo new moon. We are not under the Virgo new moon yet. I'm going to give it a few days before that happens, but if you are watching this under the Virgo, during the Virgo new moon transit or phase, I hope you guys find these messages helpful. Okay. I'm reading for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising signs. Check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. I am reading for both Western and sidereal charts. Okay. Sorry guys, if you guys see me kind of like holding these patches down on my lip, I have a cold sore. And my lips are a bit dry, and I have no idea where I have put my chapstick or my lip gloss, so sorry about that. Yeah, anyway. So let's go ahead and see Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages does the cosmos and the gods and goddesses have for Aquarius, for those born under the sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs? All right, Aquarius, so just remember, like, we are going to talk about, you know, what you might be feeling, what you might be thinking, or thoughts that may pop up for you during this new moon phase in Virgo as we end the summer season or enter the end of the summer season. Some of you guys, you are entering the end of winter, and you're moving into spring, depending on what hemisphere you reside in. But Aquarius, we are, you know, these readings are, you know, I give these readings to help you understand what tools you have at your disposal and at your fingertips for you to utilize towards your success and prosperity. Because you have the key to your success and prosperity, no one else. And the spirits that are here to guide you, they're only here to guide you. They're here to help, you know, clear certain paths for you, to help you unlock certain doors. Let's see. All you have to do is decide if you want to walk through them or not. Okay. Interesting. So we have Spirit. I think you're the first one to get a white card. Everybody else has been getting red or yellow. This is very purifying, very cleansing, very, very like new type of energy. And it says Pathfinder, card 22, Spirit. That is a master number. So some of you guys, Aquarius, you guys are entering a certain level of mastery in your life. There's something that you have finally overcome, a karmic cycle that you have overcome, that you have, you know, ended. Pay attention to your surroundings, Aquarius. There's going to be a lot that is shown to you that's going to help you succeed in something, or help you to understand something. Your spirit is very important, and whatever occurs in the physical, you will also come to find that it is also happening in the underworld, your underworld inside of you, your spirit realm. Because we all are portals. We are walking portals. This is a time, some of you guys have you need to center yourself. You guys have been decentered. I don't know if that's really a word, but You've kind of, some of you guys lost your way, and some of you, you finally found your way back. You finally found your way back to self. You finally found your way back to your purpose. Because some of you, Aquarius, may have lost sight of your purpose. You have lost sight of your path. Bottom of the deck, we have patience. This card is the, some of you all are, maybe you live in the northern part of the world, or somewhere north of, in a state, a country. Maybe you live in the northern hemisphere. I don't know if I'm reading, if it could be the northern hemisphere. Some of you guys, you want to move more north, whatever that means. Wherever you live, you want to move more north. But others of you, you live north of a country or a state. I'm also getting winter, snow, This is going to be a quiet time, but I keep saying this to everybody. Literally, the transits and the astrological forecast right now for all of us, every single human, every single living being and animal and plant on this planet is going through some type of winter phase. It doesn't matter if you're actually in the winter season right now or the summer. Everyone is being forced to press pause and to freeze. Okay? Pisces also got this patience card. So some of you guys are dealing with the Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart, or Pisces just has something to say to you. Some of you guys, there's something that you want to work out. Maybe this is a long-term commitment, or this is something that is really going to improve your life. Like there's something that you want, Aquarius, or something that you have really been working on. It could be a business partnership. It could be a business of your own. It could be your career, a job. It can also be a relationship. And it's quite possible that you're not really understanding that that this is not going, whatever it is that you're hoping to happen or praying to happen is not going to happen overnight. I'm also getting with the white, I'm getting like marriage. Cleansing of the home, a new relationship. I don't know, but there's definitely something here where there is some type of cleansing or purification, something new. But realizing that there are some things that need to be addressed first before you can expect your flowers to be delivered to you. Like there's something about a long-term commitment that you need to think about here. Okay, now you have black. That's interesting. You have west. Some of you guys, maybe you live on the west coast of someplace, or you live west of a country. Some of you guys you may be moving from a cold climate to a hot climate, okay? Or your climate, again, if you're in the winter, depending on what hemisphere you're in the winter and you're about to enter the spring. So things are going to warm up. Things are going to warm up. But I get the sense that there is the need to kind of step back and review. Step back and rewrite something or redo something. And the card says care. you have spirits, ancestors, a creator, angels, who, and some of you guys, this is passed on loved ones. Yeah, you have prayer. Where Virgo also got this. There's definitely something that you want here, Aquarius. You want something. Or you need something. And the only way that you can really understand how to get what you want or to attract what you want is by connecting with the spirit realm. How? What does that mean? It can mean a lot of things. Prayer is one way. You know, if you have an altar at home, pray to your ancestors, pray to your creator. You know, if you need to go find a shaman or an elder, connecting with your ancestors. Okay, going through an initiation of sorts, I don't know. Going to a pastor or to a minister, whatever your religious background is, or whatever your cultural, religious, background is, that is something you need to connect to, Aquarius. And some of you guys, you already have been. You guys have grown up being very, connected to the spirit realm or connected to your ancestors, things like that. But there is something that you want. Some of you guys are dealing with the Virgo, because I feel like I said this to Virgo, I think. It was either Virgo or Pisces, but I think it was Virgo. But there's something that you guys want. There's something that you need. And you may feel that no one's listening. You may be looking around you, or things have kind of come to a halt, and you're like, is nobody listening to me? Does God hate me? Is there a God? And even if you don't necessarily believe in a God, right? You still have a spirit. You still have a part of yourself that you cannot see, but it hears you. And it speaks to you. And it tells you what you need to do. You just need to really take care of your body. You need to take care of yourself. And you kind of need to just kind of stop and be quiet for a while throughout the days during this Virgo new moon, you guys. And I'm really getting like, maybe like turn the music off, turn the TV off, put your phone on do not disturb, or put your phone away, or turn your phone off and just sit for a while every day in silence. And it could be just for an hour. It could be for 2 hours. It can just be for, the morning time, as long as, while you're getting ready for the day in the morning before you go to work, just be in silence and really sit with yourself. And you will, most people nowadays, they don't like sitting in silence because there's a lot of thoughts that come to your mind. Let those thoughts flood your mind, Aquarius. Let those thoughts come in, because those thoughts are telling you something. Your soul is telling you something, Aquarius, about something that you want. Be careful how you speak. If you have to speak to someone about something emotional, and you're feeling angsty or spiteful, don't speak. If you feel that someone has a tendency to cause animosity, or, is not feeling well, or has a tendency to fight and create arguments, maybe the best thing for you to do is not to speak to them at all for this Virgo new moon, or just kind of keep it short and sweet, but just make sure whatever it is that you say to them is out of love. I get the sense that some of you guys, your energy might be, Your emotions and your thoughts can be through the roof right now. It can be a bit chaotic. It can be a bit spiteful or angsty towards someone. Be careful what you say. Use care when you speak. That's going to be very important during this Virgo new moon, you guys. If you're worried about something, pray about it. Every single time. I don't care if it's a few times a day. Every single time you're thinking about something that's bothering you, just pray. If there's someone that has upset you, maybe just pray for them. That may sound very like, I don't know, hippy dippy, very religious, right? But that's what I'm getting here. Okay. We have the Death card here. There is a situation that you want to either move on from. Some of you guys are thinking about a court situation, a legal situation. Some of you guys are getting a divorce. Some of you guys have Taurus in your chart, or you are divorcing a Taurus. Some of you guys, you're dealing with, if this is a court situation or a legal situation, it has been put on pause or it has been extended. But this is because you have some more things to work on. The universe or your creator is not just going to give you the results until you have earned those results. Does that make sense? So there is something that has happened recently or in the past, and it has something to do with legal matters, or it has something to do with divorce. Others of you, if this is not the case, this has something to do with a breakup. It has something to do with canceling, a cancellation of plans. But something has ended. There is some type of cycle. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone still, okay, some of you guys could be dealing with financial affairs like going sour. Some of you guys may be uncertain about a job, or you're uncertain about opening a business. Others of you, you are being forced to accept help from others, whether you like it or not. Some of you Aquarius might be very prideful, and you're like, I don't need help, but the universe is forcing you to be in a situation or a predicament where you have to accept help from others, and it's actually showing you what love and care looks like from others. But there's definitely a divorce here. There's definitely some of you. Okay, we have the Judgment card here. The final judgment, or if you guys are dealing with a legal matter, the verdict will come through. Okay. You're learning what teamwork really is. You're being shown this is what it feels like to work with people who actually care, who actually. And some of you guys have really been praying for this, Aquarius. You guys have been praying for some help. You've been praying for people that you can trust, especially if you've been in a relationship with someone who do not have those traits or attributes. They may not be a good team player. Like you have the King of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that you, if this is you, yeah, you have the Star. So there is a brand new sense of financial well-being that you are going to receive. And it could be from this business venture. It could be from you being self-employed. It's going to be good for you guys, Aquarius. If there is an opportunity that's being offered to you, take it. Others of you, there has been an opportunity that has been granted to you financially. There's a professional opportunity, a financial, like some type of financial opportunity or a money making opportunity that has been granted to you or is soon to be granted to you. That's really good to see. However, in the process of all of that, there is some judgment that needs to take place. However, with this judgment here, there is a sense of renewal, needing to reevaluate. So for those of you, if you're dealing with a legal matter, something is being reevaluated first before the verdict can be given to you. That's why it's been extended or paused, okay? It's going to work out, though. It's going to work out. I do see that. For those of you, if this is a divorce, same thing. Some of you guys are done with somebody. And you've kind of just been sitting like, man, like, why can't, I just need my answers. I need a verdict, or I need results. Like, why am I not getting my results? Like, you may be feeling very frustrated, but it's because the delay is for your protection. The delay is for your well-being. Okay, Aquarius, please remember that. Some of you guys are finding yourself single after a long time. Others of you, if you are still in a relationship, once again, if you really care about this person and they care about you, you need to, the tower moment that happened, there is no way that you could change that. You could not stop it. So if there are those of you who canceled something or had to cancel something, or you had to call off a wedding, or you had to call off an event, I don't know, if you had to take a break from someone, or you got, maybe you just needed to reevaluate your relationship and set some hard boundaries with someone. You had to do it. There was nothing that you can do about this. This person was not allowing you. They were not opening their heart space to you. So there was nothing much that you can really do about this. But as time goes on, when this financial opportunity finds you, or when you find it, or for those of you, if this financial or professional opportunity has already found you, whether it's a promotion, a raise, that's the same thing, a new job, right? Someone, a business collaboration, right? A team collaboration, whatever it is. When this finds you, it's smooth sailing after that. Maybe not with this person. You're leaving somebody behind. Others of you, if you're not leaving somebody behind and you really, you guys are working out a relationship right now, and you're just kind of setting some hard boundaries with someone and having to kind of start over with someone, you're learning that you need to move independently within the relationship. I'm getting that some of you guys, there's a lot of codependent behavior going on in a relationship with someone, or there was something that, you guys were holding on too tightly to one another. You were depending on each other a little bit too much instead of depending on yourselves. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you guys. Let's clarify the Tower card, you guys. I'm also getting, maybe this is a good time to not respond to someone. Don't reach out to someone. Because again, I get the sense that there's going to be some words that may be said that will put you in just like a really bad state of mind, or it's going to make you look a little less respectable. So watch your words at this time. So if there's somebody who can bring out the worst in you, stay away from them, or just ignore them, block them, walk away from them for a while or permanently, whatever it is that you need to do. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. Oop. Okay, you have Cancer, 2 Cancer cards, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. So yes, to fill your cup, to cleanse something in your life, to refresh yourself and your life, you needed to leave this person behind. Yes. You leaving this person behind, or you setting up some hard boundaries with someone and laying down the law, really helped you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Earth, the Justice card, the Empress, and the Seven of Earth really quickly. You guys had to leave somebody behind. You guys had to move. And if this is, again, if this is a committed relationship or a friendship or a family relationship that just, you know, kind of went sour, I'm not saying that you have to break up. The Tower card is not necessarily a breakup, but for a lot of you, I'm seeing that's what's happening. But others of you, I'm seeing that, yeah, there's definitely an earth sign for some of you, or someone, there's someone who was more focused on money in the relationship here. It could be a male or female. You really had to be strong in this situation. You really had to set up some hard boundaries with this person or cut them off. There's death again. So someone needed to be put in their place, or and even if they weren't put in their place, you know, there was someone who just had to, you just had to leave them behind, no matter how angry it made them, no matter if that even meant them like talking behind your back and making it seem like you're the bad guy, or you're the villain in the situation. I just get the sense that this is someone who is more focused on money and finances than supporting a relationship with you or really loving you, right? This could also be a person who doesn't really get out much. Like they just like, they're like a homebody, right? This is someone who just stays home. They don't have to be a homebody, but for whatever reason, this can be somebody who just doesn't really get out much. And that's, you know, that's something that you just don't rock with, you know what I mean? So there, yeah, there's someone with the Queen of Swords. Like there's definitely someone that you really had to set some hard boundaries, or just be like, you know, for those of you who really love this person, you want to work things out. I just get the sense that this person's kind of closed themselves off to you, and you just realize there was nothing that you can do about it. So you just decided to divorce them, or you just decided to break up with them, because you're like, I'm not going to go banging on your door and begging you for love, right? So you just kind of took yourself out of the equation, and you're happier for it now. But others of you, if this is someone who does love you, but, you know, things have just kind of gone sour and they still want to work things out with you, I'm just getting the sense that the financial aspect of the relationship, whether it's your parents or a friend or a roommate or a significant other, the financial aspect is going to get better. However, you still need to make sure that you are protecting your energy and just making sure that you're not allowing money to just be at the forefront of your relationship. Because if that's the case, then this person really doesn't care. I don't know. You just be dealing with somebody who has a lot of issues. I just get the sense this is somebody who does care. They just have a hard time showing it. But at the end of the day, that's not up to you. It's like they also need to straighten up and get it together. We have the Six of Swords here. So I do sense that things are going to run smoothly one way or another, as long as you know, we're clarifying the Judgment card. I see things moving forward. Okay, so we do have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Cancer, Aquarius, a Taurus. But I do get the sense that there is someone here who wants you back, or they want to work things out. That can definitely work out for sure in your favor if that's what you're looking for. But there is the need. Somebody's been spying on you on social media for some of you. Someone's really been observing you from afar. And some of you, you guys don't realize that this person really does see how happy you are without them. And that could be very eye-opening for them. But you still need to be the King of Swords here. You still need, if this person comes back to you and they say, hey, I really want to work things out, like I messed up, blah, blah, blah. I just get the sense that you need to be, don't be so quick to be like, yeah, you kind of just need to let them know that, like, there's a lot of damage that's been done here. If you do talk to them, there's a lot of damage that's been done. Because I just get the sense with the Page of Coins, this person is, they don't really have a lot to offer you. And they know that. Like, they only know how to bring money, like finance, like they only know how to really talk about finances, or they only, it's like they just don't know how to talk to you. They don't understand what you need. There's not really much that they can bring to the table because they haven't healed themselves. They haven't really loved themselves. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles. But I just get the sense, like, if for those of you guys who really are looking for someone to reconcile with you, you really need to be very observant of them. Do not just accept them and let, you know, bygones be bygones and just accept them into your life and allow things to go back to the way they were. That's not the goal here. If they want to be in a relationship with you, you may need to be the King of Swords and just be like, hey, I'm very happy that you're here. I'm happy to see you, but, you know, here are the rules. Like, here are the things that need to happen in order for us to move forward. And if this person doesn't want to do that, then it's not going to work out. Okay, we have the Hermit and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, there's egos that have been destroyed here. Someone, you or someone else, or both people, you guys have really been faced with yourselves because of this silence. Now, if this is advice, Aquarius, you just really need to be silent with someone. I'm not saying you have to ignore them. If you're not living with them, or, you know, and it's easier to kind of, you know, put somebody on red and just kind of give them your silence. But if you're still living with this person, okay, I would just say keep the conversations and the communication at a bare minimum. Just, you know, if they ask you a question, if it's something that's a little bit too deep, you know, if they're trying to make it, just kind of like keep it surface level with this person. Help, like, I just get that you being that way is going to help this person understand, like, but I don't see the need that you need to have an attitude or be mean about it. It's more, or have any angst or spite. Just kind of, you know, help this person understand, like, I'm not happy with what's going on. It happened, but I'm moving on to my happiness. And it's like showing this person that if you want to be a part of this happiness with me, you're going to catch up. It's not you waiting for them to catch up to you, Aquarius. This is them actually realizing, okay, Aquarius, this is what they need to be happy. This is how I need to grow and improve in order to really give them the love and support that they deserve, right? That's what this person needs to do in order to make it right with you. I'm not here to give you my opinion. I'm not going to say, well, I don't see them doing this. I don't know what they're going to do, because you don't know what someone is going to do. Looking at the Temperance card, I do see that there is deep love, balance. Somebody needs to stop drinking, or stop doing something, smoking, they need to stop doing something in excess, right? Let's go ahead and pull some cards of encouragement and advice, and then we'll conclude your reading, Aquarius. But I do get the sense that there is some type of renewal. Now, regardless of your relationship with somebody or the lack thereof, you're being renewed, okay? You're the one that's being renewed, and you are going to be a completely different person. You're going to be successful financially. That's what I see here. Get your bag. Get your money, you guys. It doesn't matter if you got to go out there and get you a job that you don't like for a little bit, but I'm getting the sense that this is not a job that you don't like. There's going to be a job that you apply for that you really put your best foot forward towards. They are going to hire you, or they already have, and your finances are going to take off, and you are going to be a boss energetically, whether you're male or female. I love seeing the King of Pentacles here for you, Aquarius. Some of you guys, your business is going to skyrocket, like the finances, the orders, whatever it is, it's going to skyrocket. It's going to be very beautiful for you guys. Okay? But these other people involved, or this other person involved, is the relationship with this person going to be renewed? If it's coming down to relationships, it can be, but you just got to really watch out for things kind of going back to the way they were, because again, that is not the goal. That's not the goal here. That's not what we're trying to achieve. We want to move forward and upward, not backwards, okay? But I do get this a feeling, Aquarius, that you putting your foot down and creating these strong boundaries with this person is eating them up inside. And for some of you, this person will come back to you wanting to apologize or wanting to work things out. But you have, in order to really, you know, work things out with this person, like, they have to actually want to change. And some of you guys might decide, you know, I love this person. I'm not going to leave them behind, but I'm just going to, and that's totally fine. I'm not asking you guys to break up with anybody. Okay, for some of you guys, you couldn't help it. There was some things that had to happen and you were just like, I just got to get a divorce, or I just have to break up because it's not going anywhere. But others of you, you were just like, well, I guess I don't have a choice but to pull my energy back. Again, there may be a cancellation of a wedding, a cancellation of an event. I don't know, but you didn't have a choice because this person was not opening their heart space to you. Okay, you have Moonstone. It says cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. So stay on your path, Aquarius. Don't give up on yourself. If this relationship, you know, is meant to work out for you with this Tower card here, it'll work out. But if not, this has to cycle out at some point. So that's why this divorce is happening. But that doesn't mean that this person can't come back and work things out with you, but they have to actually want to cycle out this toxic behavior first. And if they do that, then things are going to be all good. Things are going to be happy, healthy, you know, prosperous, tranquil, peaceful, right? Soul awakening card. And it says, I am awakening to my true essence and I am a full expression of my soul's vibration. Yeah, continue to focus on what you want, Aquarius. Don't focus on what you need to be for this other person, because this person closing their heart off to you for whatever reason. I'm also getting somebody might actually have a mental illness and they need to go get help, or someone is an addict. I don't know, but somebody needs a lot of help that they're not willing to get. Or maybe they are trying to get help because now you're not there in their lives for them to, you know, use as a crutch. But there is someone here, whether you're with them or not, whether you're divorcing them or not, or breaking up with them or not, someone is definitely, or some people are definitely feeling your absence, and it's hard for them. It's hard for these people to yeah, you have ancestors and soul awakening. So you have, oh, spiritual awakening. Yeah, so you guys are waking up to something, Aquarius. Like, your spirit is, your ancestors are working. Listen to your ancestors if you do ancestral work, and listen to your spirit. If your spirit is saying, hey, this relationship it's done, then that relationship is done. But if your soul is telling you, hey, there's still growth here, there is still space for growth, so be it. But that does not mean that you should stop what you're doing and, you know, to try to help this person stay with you. No, you continue to go get that job, you know, open that business, whatever it is, Aquarius. You go have fun. You go be a part of a collaboration or a team. This person, they're either going to straighten up and get their life together to be with you, or to be in your life, or they're just going to be left behind. Okay? Much love and light to all of you, Aquarius. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Aquarius.